Hi, welcome to Talkspot. Chances are if you're watching this video, then you just signed up with a brand new website. You're probably pretty excited to get in there and start editing it and adding your own content. I'm going to show you how to do that. When you first log into your site, you're going to be brought to this page. This is the site dashboard. And I would encourage you, if you haven't already, watch the dashboard walkthrough so you can get familiar with all the features inside of this page. But for this video, we're going to be editing the site. So we want to go to the top left corner here and click on Edit Site. This will bring you into the site editor. One of the first things you're going to notice in the site editor is all these dashed lines going across your screen. These indicate drop zones. Drop zones are where you're going to place your widgets. Widgets hold content such as text, images, photo galleries, maps, payment buttons, blogs, various other features that you can drop in on your page wherever you want them. And you can put them in any of these drop zones. Now, probably wondering what it'll look like to your visitors. And if you want to view that, just go to the top here under this More drop down and click Preview this page. This is what your visitors will see, a nice, clean, polished looking website without all those lines across it. But we need those lines to set up your page. So let's go back to this site editor here. Now, let's talk about widgets for a minute. Widgets add content. So this is a text widget. This is a spacer widget. On each widget, when you scroll over them, you'll see options to edit it, move it. We have this More drop down where you could remove the widget. You could duplicate it to another page, which means it'll stay on this page and you place it on another page. You can transfer it to another page, which means it transfers off this page completely and goes to the other page, or you can add it to your favorites. Your favorites come in handy when you have a widget that you use, quite often. Maybe you have an image widget with your company's logo on it, and you know you're going to need it more than once, but you're not sure where you want it yet. You can always save that to your favorites so you can quickly go and grab it later. Now, where would you grab it? Let's go up to Add Widget, click on that button. This is going to be where you're going to get your various different widgets. At the top here, you'll see some of the most commonly used widgets. Under that, you'll see your favorites. Now, I don't have any saved on this site, but if you save any, they will be displayed here. You can recover widgets. Any widgets that you had on your page that you deleted will go here. That way, see you deleted one that you're not sure if you want back, or you delete it by accident, you can always go grab it out of your Recover Widgets bin. There's some links to some frequently asked questions down here. And then to view all your widgets, click here, Show All Widgets. Now, you're going to want to spend some time in here and just get familiar with all the different options. You can add a Google map, a page counter, you can have a polling widget, you can have a contacts list, you can add a payment button if you want to sell, products or services on your web page. If you have any questions about any particular widget, you can always go to Talkspot's support site and search our library of support articles to get more in-depth information on each feature. For this example, we're going to grab this image widget. Once you click on it, it's going to go back to your site editor. And you notice once we came back, all these available drop zones are highlighted in yellow. That just indicates anywhere that's yellow, you can place that widget. Now, for this example, we'll just put it here. This is an image widget. So it brings you to the image configuration page. It wants us to select an image, so you could select from previously uploaded images if you have some in your folders. You can upload a new one, you can grab some clip art, and you can also search Flickr. For this example, we're going to go and upload a new image. It brings us to this page with those folders I just mentioned. Now we're going to pick the gallery folder to place that image in. Now we know where it's getting saved. Select Files. I'm just going to grab this image of this sailboat and pop it in there and then upload it. Now this is your image configuration page, and you can say you don't want this photo, you can select another one by clicking here with those same options. You can, let's go back in here. You can edit the photo. You can crop it, rotate it, add overlays and stickers. Say we wanted to crop this image, apply it there. Say you want to, maybe you cropped it a little too much. You can always revert back to the original photo here, like that. Say you wanted to add a frame. You can add different borders and frames to your image, like that, to give it kind of a whatever look that you desire. Once you have it the way you want it, just go ahead and save. And if you know the exact height and width that you want your image, you can put those in here. This comes in handy if you're placing multiple widgets, either side by side or up and down, and you want them all to be the same size. You can put in here you want the max height to be 300 pixels, and then that'll apply that to the image. And then you could apply that to multiple of your image widgets to get them all that same size. Moving down, if you want it to be a clickable image, you would put a website in here that you want that image to link to. You could link it to a page within your website. Say if you wanted, say if you're selling products on your website and you had a picture of, some jewelry or, some clothing or a book that you wrote, and you want to be able to be clickable, where if somebody clicks on that image, they go to the products page, you can set that up right here. For this example, we're going to have it zoom. We're going to add a caption here. We'll make it a little larger, and we'll publish. As you see there, we have placed the image with some text below it. And if you click on it, it gets bigger, just like we told it to do. Now, one of the other things I want to show before I end this video is how to change the background image and how to change the text on the page. Okay, so for this example, I'm going to go ahead and so right now we have hide background. I'm going to go ahead and take that off for this example. Go to save. Now, if you look closely, you can't see it that well because it's a white 50% opacity background, but it added a shaded background to that. But we'll see it closer in a minute. So we're going to go to the top here where it says site. And before you make any major changes to your website, it's always a good idea to save. What saving does, it's going to create that restore point for you. So say you go in and you make multiple changes and you decide, wait, I think I might have liked the looks of my site better before I made those changes. This creates that restore point where you can go back and restore your site to where it was, which takes some of the pressure off when you're going ahead and make some major design changes. You want to go in here, save your website so you have that backup to revert back to. It's just kind of something to fall back on. Now, it does take a few seconds, as you can see, to get through all the files. And then we're done. So we're going to go back to the top here, and we're going to customize the site layout. We're going to customize your own design, or create your own design. If you go here, you can pick from pre-made designs. We're going to do our own. We're going to select backgrounds. So here you have 6 different background templates that you can use, and you can assign individual pages to each background right here from this link. Right now we have the home page set to the animated, and we have the rest of the pages set to the A template. So let's take a look. We're going to go ahead and edit this template. You can choose a picture from our library, like that. You can choose a solid color, or you can do a gradient color. Say if you wanted, something like a black and white fade, you would do something like this to get kind of that cool fade look. Or you can upload your own picture. So let's go ahead and try that. We're going to go ahead and grab this black and white sailboat picture here. Okay, so we place that picture. We'll go ahead and publish it. And now you can see there that we've changed the picture. Now you see that white opacity that I was talking about before. And this is a much better example now that we have a darker picture. If I click on hide background here, you'll see that that white, shaded background has gone away. You can hide that. Okay, now what if we wanted to change the text style and colors for your entire website? Go back to customize your site layout, create your own design, select text. Now, say we have the forum text right now. Say we have something a little different. Let's just choose this cranky one. This top line right here, this is going to do the text that's your paragraph text. So all the main text on your site. So we put a little bit darker of a background. Let's lighten this up a tad here. Go real white for the paragraph text. Put this at 20 pixels. And for the heading text, since this will be larger, we'll make it kind of gray, kind of a light gray here. And as you can see, you can change these colors to anything you want by just pulling this around and just apply it there. This last one right here is the color and transparency of the container behind your text, which is just what I was showing you. We have it set at white right now at a 50% opacity. If you bring it all the way down to 0, it doesn't matter what color you put, you won't see it at all. If you put it to 100, there will be no opacity. It'll be just a solid white. You won't be able to see anything behind it. For this example, we'll bring it down to about 75%. And we're going to go ahead and keep it white. Actually, let's go, since we made the text white, let's go black on this here. So apply, submit. And this shows you an example of kind of what we're dealing with as far as your background opacity and your heading and your text. So let's publish that. Go back to the website here. And we're probably wondering, why is this still blue? Well, it's because that text widget has been configured like that. If we go ahead and remove this widget and grab another text widget and place it in here, now you'll see that we have that black 75% opacity with kind of that more styled text in the colors that we set. Go ahead and edit this. You go in here and we're going to put, some title. Notice that you can't see the text that I'm putting in there. That's because we've set that paragraph text to white. And I did that on purpose for this example so I can show off this toggle editor background color feature. So when you have white text, you have this feature, or black text or something else like that. You can toggle the background. You could also, make it closer to what the background of your site is to get a feel for what your text is going to look like. And that's why you can't see that text when it's white. So in here, we'll go ahead and center it. We'll make this big. You can also change the format of it. You can do a heading format, which is going to give it that dark gray color instead of the white color. If you do normal, it's going to be that normal paragraph text, which is going to be white because that's what we set it as. Let's go ahead and save that. And as you can see, we have that semi-transparent 75% black background behind white text, just like we set it in our configuration. Now, I kind of like the way it looked before, I messed with it just for the example. So let's go ahead and restore our website. Let's go ahead and go to this restore point, this last one. It does take a few seconds, but I want you guys to see here how that works. And like I said before, while we were saving it, it's just kind of a, it's a something to fall back on. Say you had it the way you wanted, but you decided to go in there and make some changes, and you didn't really get the desired effect, the desired look that you wanted after the changes. Well, you can go ahead, as long as you made that save point, you can go ahead and restore it back to what it was. A few more seconds here. Looks like we have another 18 records or so. There we go. Now, it's not going to show up right away. You're going to want to refresh your page. And there you have it. See, you're right back to where we started before the store point. So keep that in mind, folks. Before any major changes, do your restore. Make sure you go to Talkspot's support site if you have questions on specific features. But that's how you're going to kind of navigate your site editor, get started, place some widgets, add some text, add some photos, and just overall have fun with it. If you have any specific questions, you can contact us at support@talkspot.com, and feel free to reach out and we'll get right back to you. Thanks for watching the video and have fun with your new website.